This is the Roulette Master, and you're not going to believe this incredible new roulette system that could be my new go-to strategy every single night. I can't wait to share it with you. And today we're going to put that system up against Play Like a Pro. I'm going to share both of them with you and show you how to make money in the casino. Let's go ahead and get started. And here we go with Play Like a Pro first. We're going to have $10 units. We're going to be betting against two in a row of 1 to 18, even, red, black, odd, or 19 to 36. So we'll bet black since the last two are red. And let's go ahead and get started with Play Like a Pro. And I've been using this a lot in the casino, but I tell you what, this new system that I'm about to share with you today looks even better. And I can't wait to give it a shot and use it at the casino tonight as well. So let's rebet and double because we lost that one. And here we go. And by having two before we start, that gives us a 2 head start in the progression. And that's a 19 red. And that's a loss. So let's go ahead and rebet and double. Now we have a $40 bet on black. And here we go. Let's see what we get. That's an 8 black. Okay. And that's a $40 win. So we're up 10. Once we get a win, we find a new bet. So right now, we need to spin without betting because we don't have two to bet against. So out of 1 to 18, 19 to 36, red, black, odd, and even, there aren't two in a row to bet against. So that's why we spend without betting. And it looks like we need to do it one more time. And usually you don't have to do this, but occasionally it happens with Play Like a Pro, and that's okay. That's a 10 black. And one more time. But that's very rare because usually there's almost always two in a row of one of those 6 outside bets. And when you get a double zero like we just got there, we need to spin again and get 2 fresh numbers. So this is a very rare occurrence of when you do have to spin a few times without betting. And that's okay. You just have to be, that helps you with your patience playing roulette and, can really help you with your game. So that's a 30 red. Okay, we can finally bet. We could go 1 to 18 and bet the opposite of 19 to 36, or we could go odd and bet the opposite of even. Let's go ahead and do that. And let's go ahead and spin here, and here we go. Let's get started. That's a 4 black. That's a loss. Let's go ahead and double from 10 to 20 and spin. This is a $1,300 bankroll system, and that's a 10 black. Okay, that's another loss. Let's go ahead and double. You can see temporarily we're minus 20, but that's just because we haven't won. When you're playing Play Like a Pro, once you get a win, you recover all losses and add profit. That's a 28 black. Another loss. Okay, so let's go ahead and double again. Now we'll have an $80 bet on odd. Here we go. There we go. We got the win, so it's time to find a new bet. You can see now we're up 20, and usually it adds up faster than this, but that's okay. Let's spin without betting because we don't have two to bet against, but again, that's a rare occurrence, and a lot of times you can go a really long time without having to do that. Okay, now we have 2 low numbers, so we can go 19 to 36 and bet opposite for 10, and here we go again. Let's see if we can continue to make some profit here, and that's a 17 black. That's a loss. So let's go ahead and double the bet from 10 to 20. Now we have a $20 bet on 19 to 36, and here we go. That's a 7 red. That's a loss. Okay, let's go ahead and double. From 20 to 40, you can see we have a lot of low numbers there. It's time for a high one. Here we go. I guess not yet, though. That's a 6 black. That's a loss. So let's rebet, double. Now we have an $80 bet. And I'll go over the entire progression with you on this one and the new one coming up. That's really important, along with the bankroll. And there we go. We got a win. So now all of a sudden, we're up 30. And we need to spin without betting because we don't have two to bet against. We're 4 minutes in out of 15 with Play Like a Pro. And that's a 32 red. So now we can go black or 1 to 18. Let's go black for 10. All right, here we go. There we go. We got it there and starting to make profit a little bit faster now. And we're up 40. Okay, now we can go odd or 1 to 18. Let's go ahead and go odd for 10. All right, here we go. Let's see if we can get a few wins a little bit faster this time. There we go, 31 black. That's what I'm talking about. Now we're up to 50. Now it's speeding up. Let's go ahead and we can either go red or we can go 1 to 18. Let's go red for 10. So sometimes you have a choice, and if one of them has more to bet against than the other, then that's fantastic. And that's a 22 black, but that one we just had to choose. And let's go ahead and rebet and double. So now we have a $20 bet on red. We're 5 minutes in out of 15. And that's a 5 red. Okay, that's a win. Okay, we're up 60, and looks like we need to spin without betting for the first time in a while, and find 2 to bet against, and that's a 34 red. Okay, we can go black now, so let's do that. 10 on black, the last 2 are red, and here we go. And that's a 0, that's a loss, so we need to double the bet on black and spin. Here we go. Okay, that's a loss with 32 red. Okay, let's go ahead and double the bet and stay on black. And you can also sit out of progression when you hit a green number as well. A lot of times I do that, but I didn't today, and that's a 1 red. You can choose whether you want to do that or not. But it gives you one more in the progression, and here's an $80 bet on black. Okay, we got the win, 28 black, fantastic. Okay, we're up 70, and let's go ahead and spin without betting. Get 2 to bet against out of odd, even, red, black, 1 to 18, and 19 to 36. And there's a 0, so we need 2 fresh numbers after the 0. And then we can get started betting again. This really helps with your patience. Patience and bankroll are everything when you play roulette. So sometimes you have to just spin a couple without betting, and that's okay. And that's a 3 red. Okay, so now we can go 19 to 36, or we can go black. Let's go black for 10. We're currently up $70 with Play Like a Pro, and that's we're 7 minutes in out of 15. That's a 29 black. Okay, that's a win. So we're up 80, and we can go even now because the last 2 are odd. So we have $10 on even now. Here we go. That's a 5 red. Okay, that's a loss. So let's go ahead and double the bet from 10 to 20 on even. And here we go again. That's a 13 black. And that's a loss. Let's go ahead and double that bet from 20 to 40 on even. And then we'll look and see when the last even was. And actually, we just got one, so we don't need to. But you can see before that was down to 28, way down there at the bottom. So now we're up 90. We're almost up 100. Let's go ahead and go red since the last 2 are black. We have a $10 bet on red, starting the progression over. 8 minutes in out of 15. And that's a 24 black. Okay, that's a loss, so we're going to double the bet from 10 to 20 on red. And make sure you stick around for this new video coming up. You're going to absolutely love this. And that's a 30 red. Okay, and we're up 100. Let's go ahead and we'll go 1 to 18 since the last 2 are 19 to 36. And here we go. This is a 9 red. Another win. So now we're getting wins a little bit faster. We're up 110. Let's go black since the last 2 are red. And here we go. That's 11 black. Okay, that's a win. So we can go even now since the last 2 are odd. We're currently up 120. And here we go again. Okay, that's a 21 red. Okay, let's double that bet. And now we have a $20 bet on even with Play Like a Pro. And here we go. That's a 6 black. Okay, another win. Fantastic. So we're up 130. And let's spin without betting. We finally don't have 2 to bet against, so let's do that. And then we'll get started. That's a 29 black. Okay, now we can go red for 10.
No more bets.
And we start a new progression. Here we go. That's a 35 black. That's a loss. Let's go ahead and double that from 10 to 20 on red. And let's see if we can get a red number here. There we go, 3 red. So now the profits are starting to pile up a little faster. We're up 140, and we can go even. And actually, we have 3 to bet against, which is even better than 2, since the last 3 are odd. And we're 10 minutes in out of 15 with Play Like a Pro. That's an 8 black. Okay, now things are picking up. We're up 150, and we can go 19 to 36, since the last 2 are 1 to 18. That's a 15 black. Okay, we lost. Let's double that bet to 20. And we'll be on 19 to 36 again here. See a high number. There we go, 30 red. That's what you want to see. Now we're up 160, clipping on pretty good here. And we need to spin without betting. Again, we don't have 2 to bet against right now between red, black, 1 to 18, 19 to 36, odd or even. And we can go odd now since the last 2 are even. So let's start now, and let's see if we can make some more money here. And that's a 9 red. That's a win. All right. We're up 170. We'll go 19 to 36 since the last 2 are low numbers. We're 11 minutes in out of 15. That's a 25 red. All right, moving right along here. We can go even or we can go black. Let's go ahead and go even for 10. And we're up 180. Let's see if we can see an even number here. Okay, that's a 26 black. That's another win. So doing much better now. We're up 190. Let's go 1 to 18 since the last 2 are 19 to 36. We're 11 minutes and 40 seconds in out of 15 with Play Like a Pro. That's a 33 black. That's a loss. So let's double the bet on 1 to 18. 220, and let's see what we get here. Let's see a low number. That's a high one. So let's go ahead and double again. Okay, so now we have a $40 bet on 1 to 18. And that's a 0. We don't want that one. So again, here you can either sit out a progression on the 0 or you can double. Today we're going to double even on those, but sometimes I play where I sit out a progression when I hit 0 just for safety. And that's a 14 red, and we won, and we're up $200. So we need to spin one more time since we have a 0 in the last 2 numbers, and then we'll start a progression again. That's a 12 red. Okay, so we can go black or 19 to 36 or odds. We have lots of choices here, and let's see. Let's go black 410, and let's see if we can get a black number here. Ooh, that's a red 5. That's not good. So let's double the bet, and we'll have a $20 bet on black now. Okay, we got it. 33 black. Fantastic. Okay, so we're up 210. Let's go even since the last 2 are odd. We're 13 minutes, 15 seconds in. And that's a 35 black. That's a loss. So let's go ahead and double from 10 to 20 and spin. Here we go. All right, that's a 1 red. That's a loss. So again, we're going to double the bet from 20 to 40. We're on even. The bets on this would continue to go 10, 20, 40, 80, 160, 320, 640 is the total progression with the $1,300 bankroll. And let's double after that loss to 80 on even. Then we'll check and see when the last even number hit. And we got one. That's a 24 black, and the one previous to that was the 12 way down there at the bottom. So now we're up 220, and we need to spin without betting. Make sure we have 2 to bet against. Here we go. And that's a 0. And we need to spin a couple more times. Since we have that 0, we need 2 fresh numbers. And that's a 2 black. Let's get one more. Again, this will help you with your patience, and that's a really big part of roulette. And being patient is so key. And now we can go black or 19 to 36. Let's go ahead and go 19 to 36. We could also go red, though. Let's go red. Let me change my mind here. Okay, here we go.
No more bets.
All right, we would have won either way. That's always a good feeling. So we're up 230, and let's go ahead. Actually, we just ran out of time. We ended up $230, excuse me, in profit with Play Like a Pro. Make sure you share down in the comments what you think of Play Like a Pro and how you've tested with it. You can use Roulette Royale or whatever you like, but please share. That helps everyone in the community out, and that's what it's all about, is helping each other, to find the best systems to take to the casino and make money. And but now it is time for the system you guys have been waiting for. This might be my new go-to system. I'm definitely using it at the casino tonight. I can't wait to share with you guys what this is. Let's go ahead and get started. All right, the time is finally here to share with you the new roulette system that might be my new go-to strategy. I think this looks amazing. I can't wait to share with you every aspect of this. And let's go ahead and just get started and place the bets. Okay, we're going to be using some aspects of Play Like a Pro with this, but it's going to be very different. Let's go 1 to 18, since the last two, actually 3, are 19 to 36. And I'm going to share with you the progression on this and how this is different than a lot of other systems. And that's a 15 black, and that's a win. So if you win, you just stay at 10, just like Play Like a Pro, but everything else is going to be very different. And let's go even for 10, since we have two, the last two are odd. So let's go ahead and spin. That's a 28 black. Okay, that's a win. So we're up 20. And let's go red, since the last two are black. And there's going to be aspects of Fibonacci in this as well, but very different than the one I did earlier in the week, because the reset on it's going to be much different. And there's a loss at 10, so we're going to go to 20 on red. Back up one there. Okay, now we have a $20 bet on red. And that's a 32 red. That's a win. So we're going to look for a new bet, and here we go. We're up 30, and we can go odd now for 10. And spin. You can see we're up $30. And this is going to go forward on the way up, like the Fibonacci we've used earlier in the week, which is adding up the two previous bets, but it's not going to come down the same way. So let's go ahead and put a $20 bet on odd now. Here we go. And that's a 15 black. Okay, that's a win. So we're up 40. Let's go ahead and switch to red now. And once I get some more losses, I'll show you how this progression works and how it's different. And man, I love this. Okay, there's another win. So we're up 50. And let's go even, since the last two are odd. Here we go. Okay, that's a 21 red. And that's a loss. So let's go 20 on even now. But this is not a doubling system. Again, this is going to go up like Fibonacci, which means we're going to add up the two previous bets if we lose. But right now we're winning. So you'll see more of that as we get some losses. We're up 60 already. Let's go 1 to 18 for 10, since the last two are 19 to 36. Okay, that's a 27 red. That's a loss. So let's go to 20 on 1 to 18. And here we go. Again, we're not doubling. We're adding up the two previous bets. When we lose, but there's more to it. It's going to come back down different than what we've been doing. And that's a win. So we're up 70. Let's bet on black for 10. Betting against the 2, just like Play Like a Pro. And then there's some aspects of Fibonacci with this. That's a 0. So let's go to 20 on black. And spin. Here we go. Okay, that's a win. 10 black. Okay, we're up 80. We need to spin without betting for the first time to have two numbers to bet against. That's a 25 red. Okay, so we need to do it one more time. So this is where patience comes in. Let's see what we get here. That's an 18 red. Okay, now we can go black. So let's do that. We'll go black for 10. And start the progression again. Once we get some more losses, you'll see everything else I was telling you about. And that's a 19 red. So we'll go to 20. Now we'll have a $20 bet on black. If we lose this one, we go to 30. We don't double again. We add up the two previous bets. And that's a 12 red. So now we're going to go to a $30 bet on black. So we went 10, 20. Now we add up 10 plus 20 for a $30 bet. And that's a 7 red. Okay, now you're going to get to see more of this progression. So we're going to add 30 plus 20. Now we're going to have a $50 bet on black. Here we go. And that's a 34 red. Okay, so now we add up 50 plus 30. Now we have an $80 bet on black. And this is great because since we're not doubling, we're going to have more chances to get a win. That's a 26 black. Now what we're going to do that's different than what we did earlier in the week is we're going to try to get 2 wins instead of going in reverse. So let's go ahead and do that, but we need a new bet. So we're at 80. Okay, and let's go 1 to 18 since the last two are 19 to 36. So we'll have $80 bet on 1 to 18. And we got it. That's a 16 red. So now we restart all the way over. We're up 130, and let's go odd since the last 3 are even. If we were to lose that one, we just go forward 1 in the Fibonacci sequence, which means we add up the 2 previous bets. Earlier in the week, I had a system where we were going all the way back the same way we came up, which worked really well until we had a bunch of bad losses. So let's go ahead and we'll double that bet on odd. I'm sorry, not double. We'll go. The first one is a double, but really you're just going 10, 20, and then adding up the 2 previous bets. Okay, there we go. We got a win. We're already up $140. Let's go ahead and bet on black since the last 3 are red. That's even better than having 2 to bet against. There we go. That's a 15 black. Fantastic. So let's go even for 10. And by getting 2 wins, I think that's a lot easier than working your way all the way back down the progression. Like I said, if you lose, you just go forward 1 in the Fibonacci sequence. And we're up 160. Let's go to red for 10. The last 2 are black, and so we're using those aspects of play like a pro in this. And that's a 28 black. Okay, and that's a loss. So we're going to go from 10 to 20. Go back 1 there. There we go. So 10, 20. Then you add up the 2 previous bets for your next bets. That's a 32 red. That's a win. So now we can go odd or 1 to 18. Let's go ahead and go 1 to 18 for 10. We're up 170, and here we go. That's a 6 black. And that's a win. Okay, we find a new bet. We're up 180. Let's go odd for 10. And I think we actually have more than 2 evens in a row, so that's even better. And there we go. We got it right off the bat. And we had actually had 3 or 4 in a row there, so that helped a lot. We're up 190, and let's spin without betting for the first time in a while and see if we can get a win here. Let's see, 13 black. Okay, let's go ahead and go even for 10. We're up 190, and let's go ahead and spin here. Okay, that's a 7 red. Okay, that's a loss, so let's go ahead and double that from 10 to 20 on even. That's another loss, 15 black. So now we start adding up the 2 previous bets. 10 plus 20 is 30. And let's go ahead and spin. If we lose this one, we'll add up 30 plus 20, and we'll have a $50 bet. But there's a 34 red. Okay, so we got the win, but now we need to get another win. So we're just going to find a new bet at 30. So we need to spin without betting first. And here we go. It's an 8 black. Okay, so now we can go odd for 30. And spin, then we'll check our balance. If we get 2 wins, then we'll reset. We already have 1, and that's a 24 black. That's a loss. So now we add up 30 plus 20, and we'll have a $50 bet on odd. And remember, we've already got 1 win. We just need 1 more. That's an 18 red. Another loss. So now we're going to add up 50 plus 30. We'll have an $80 bet on odd. And spin. Here we go. Okay, we got it. 19 red. That was our second win. So they don't have to be consecutive. We're up 190, and we got our 2 wins. So let's go black now for 10. So I hope you stuck around this long so you could see that new little aspect of it, where you don't have to get 2 in a row. You just have to get 2 wins. And if you lose, you just go up in the Fibonacci sequence. So we'll go from 10 to 20 on black. Here we go. That goes 10, 20. Then you add up the 2 previous bets all the way up. And that's a 5 red. Okay, that's a $20 loss. So we had 20 plus 10 for a $30 bet on black. And here we go again. It's a 35 black. And that's a win at 30. So we need 1 more win. So since the last 2 are odd, we'll go even for 30. And if we don't get this, we go forward in the progression. If we get it, it'll be our second win. And that's a 16 red. We got it though, so we restart. We're up 220. And we need to spin without betting for the first time in a while. We're 10.5 minutes in out of 15 with this new play like a pro Fibonacci sequence. And okay, we need to spin one more time. Here we go. All right, that is a 23 red. Okay, now we can go even or 1 to 18. Let's go 1 to 18 for 10. Again, we're up 220, 11 minutes in out of 15. Here we go. That's a 6 black. Okay, that's a $10 win. Let's look for a new bet. We'll spin without betting. We don't have one with 2 to bet against right now. Okay, that's a 29 black. Okay, we can go red now for 10. And we're up to 30. Let's spin. Here we go. That's an 18 red. That's a win. Okay, great. Let's spin without betting now. We don't have 2 to bet against. It's a 26 black. Okay, let's go odd for 10 now. We're up 240. And let's spin. So that's really important to remember. You just need 2 wins, not 2 consecutive wins. And once you get past the $20 mark. And let's go ahead and go from 10 to 20 on odd now. Here we go. That is a 16 red. Okay, that's a loss at 20. So we're going to go to 30. Add 20 plus 10 to get our next bet. Here we go. That's a 20 black. That's a loss. So we go from 30. We had 30 plus 20 for a $50 bet on odd now. Here we go. Always adding up the 2 previous bets to get the next bet. And that's a 22 black. That's a loss. So we had 50 plus 30 for an $80 bet on odd. And here we go. Let's see what we get here. Okay, we got the win, but we need 2. So we're going to bet $80 on a different bet, and we can go red or we can go 1 to 18. Let's go 1 to 18 for, I believe, let's see what that was. It was $80. And even if we lose this one, we still have 1 win. So remember that. And if we win, we start over. If we lose, we try to get 1 more. And there's a 19 red, and that's a loss. So we still have 1 win, but we need to add up 80 plus 50 for our next bet, which would be 120. And, I'm sorry, 130. There we go, 130 bet on 1 to 18. We already have one win, we need two. That's a 23 red, that's another loss. So now we're going to add up 130 plus 80 for a 210 bet on 1 to 18. Okay, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's see a low number. Here we go. Okay, we got it. 10 black. So that was our second win. We're up. It dropped us back just a little, but we're up 210. But that's part of the safety aspect of this. You don't have to have two in a row. You just have to have two wins. If you lose, you just go to the next spot in the Fibonacci sequence. So let's go ahead and spin. We need two to bet against to start over again here. And that's just a small setback for safety and maintaining that $1,300 bankroll. You could also use $2,000 on this, but we're using $1,300 to keep it fair against Play Like a Pro today. And let's go ahead and spin again. The more bankroll you have is always better if you can afford it. But that's a 5 red. And let's go. We can go even or black. Let's go even for 10. Okay, we're up 210, and let's spin. Okay, we got it, 24, and we just ran out of time. So I hope you really enjoyed this new Play Like a Pro Fibonacci sequence. We won $220 in 15 minutes, and I'm going to be using this at the casino tonight. Please share with me in the comments how you guys test this on Roulette Royale, and let everybody in the community know whether you like it or don't like it, and how your results were. And then if you take it to the casino, share your results as well. I'm going to let you guys know how I do at the casino tonight with this one. I think it looks great. And remember to send your systems into roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. That's roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. 365 days of the year, every single day at 7 a.m. Central Time. New video, and pick one of your guys that you send in and test it out on the channel at 7 a.m. Central Time. Again, you send those to roulettemaster.c@gmail.com. And but the biggest thing is share in the comments how you do when you test it. And you can use Roulette Royale on Apple or Android or whatever you like, but share your results. That helps everyone in the community out so that they can just look and see how everyone did before they go to the casino. And that helps with people's choices. Small sample sizes don't help people, but large sample sizes really do. So you can really help everyone else out, but even better, they can help you out. And that's what it's all about. And I hope you're really enjoying the videos every day. And this is one I really like, and I hope you do as well. Look forward to seeing what you guys think in the comments. This is the Roulette Master, and have a great day.